hit up xQc.
A million.
Katrina hooks north into the Gulf of Mexico and quickly picks up speed and size, becoming a Category 2 hurricane.
Chat.
Locals tried.
Chat.
3090 PogChamp broke PogChamp.
Chat. Am I the only one who kind of is scared and gets not nightmares but dreams that I don't like, where you're in a car on a bridge and the water starts flooding the bridge? Is this a thought that scares you too? I have this sometimes in my dreams and in my thoughts. I'm on a bridge in a car and the water floods it and it starts getting on it, dude. I'm like, oh my god, and it's stressful. It's oh my god, oh man, fuck you guys.
To safeguard their property as the governors of Louisiana and Mississippi declare states of emergency. As its winds reach 115 miles an hour, Katrina turns into a Category 3 hurricane, with New Orleans in its sights. City officials urge those who can to evacuate. Traffic jams snarl the highways as up to 18,000 cars an hour try to make it out of harm's way.
Also, one more question. Yes, I'm starting the video. Chat. In a world where all the cars were self-guided, would this be stopped? Would we still have these traffic jams? In a world where all the robots would coordinate with each other? No, you wouldn't.
Katrina grows into a Category 4 hurricane. A few hours later, it reaches Category 5, the highest possible rating. Winds exceed 175 miles an hour.
I would fly.
All residents in New Orleans are ordered to evacuate. For those without the means to leave, the city sets up shelters. Many locals simply hunker down in their homes and prepare.
I'm sorry for starting the video again. Last time, I promise. Chat. Let's say this is happening right now. Would it help if I went in my house and I just taped bags of rice on my arms and my legs so I'd be more heavy? So I wouldn't fly. Okay, what about rocks and lead and shit like that, or like bricks? I weigh 130, and when there's wind, sometimes I start hovering.
As dawn breaks, Katrina's wind speeds slow back down to a Category 4 hurricane. It makes landfall at 6 a.m., 60 miles southeast of New Orleans.
Oh, debris.
Its 140-mile-an-hour winds pummel the coasts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama.
It's so scary.
The eye of the storm moves just east of New Orleans, but the city is not spared.
What's up?
Any grocery requests? I'm buying a sandwich meat.
Lasagnas, pizzas, sandwich meat, lemonade, popsicles,
Okay.
cookies.
Okay.
Thank you. And Cokes, please.
New Orleans sits below sea level, surrounded by Lake Pontchartrain and the Mississippi River. High flood walls called levees keep the water at bay.
I need to double my check because my chat's working.
But by 8 a.m., there are reports that a levee has broken. The waters of Lake Pontchartrain rush in.
That's crazy, dude.
Levees in 3 locations are breached. 80% of the city is flooded. Some neighborhoods are submerged under 20 feet of water. As night falls, Katrina slows to a tropical storm. It heads north through Tennessee and into Kentucky.
That wasn't even that long ago either.
The damage is immense.
Wasn't it?
In Mississippi, the hurricane has crushed coastal towns. Hundreds are feared dead. New Orleans lies in shambles. It is left without power, without drinking water. Many residents are stranded on rooftops, desperate to be rescued. The waters stop rising, but the city is in chaos. Looting and violence are so widespread
Can we show the rest of this video? Probably, right? It's fine? It's fine.
that police are forced to stop rescue operations to combat the problem.
Guys, we can't tell for sure, so it's not, you know, terrible. Okay? Not gonna assume what he's doing, just in case, but
Conditions at the Superdome and Convention Center are increasingly unsafe. People lack food, water, and basic sanitation. There are reports of violent assaults. Altogether, over 50,000 people wait for the buses that will evacuate them. For most, the buses do not come.
oh, he was watching me playing Among Us. That's really nice, man. Thanks
The
so much.
National Guard arrives in force and restores order. They bring convoys of food and water.
Fuck you did.
Evacuations begin in earnest. By the following Monday, the Army Corps of Engineers plugs major holes in the levees.
Guys, did the city ever recover?
Draining pumps go back in operation, and the waters subside. The residents
Yeah. Chat, I don't want to risk it, but yeah. It did? Because I feel like water, I mean, water is bad, but once it drains, I mean, you're not out of the woods yet. It's fucking, dude, your wood starts rotting